Okay, everybody, here we are again with part 3 of the How to Pull Off a National History Day research paper. I'm going to be talking in this particular video about how to um, get images, graphs, charts, maps into your paper in the appropriate way using an appendix. It's pretty simple as long as you know kind of what you're doing. I'm going to show you those steps and also show you an example. So let's jump right in. Let's say that in this first sentence, so this is right back in my research paper, um, there's actually an image that I would like to reference, or maybe that I mention, or a visual that would help enhance this last sentence that I want to include here. So to do that, technically you need to get rid of this punctuation, so this period. You're going to put a space after your superscript for your footnote. You're going to start a parentheses and you're going to put C appendix, and this is labeled using an A, B, C, D system. So your first one is just going to be A. And then you can reference that same image multiple times if you'd like. You just always need to put C appendix A. Then you put a period. Okay. And now let's say appendix A is really just a picture of this blobfish. All right. So what you're going to do is at the end of your paper, so all the writings happen, blah, 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 let's imagine. The end of your paper, the next page, before you get to your bibliography, or the next pages, would be your appendix. Each image would get its own page in the appendix section. At the top, it would say appendix. Oh, this is bold, does not need to be bold. Appendix A, space, so it's like a double space. Then you're going to get your image. Hopefully you have that saved in Noodle Tools somewhere, somehow, some way. And you're going to drag it and make sure your blobfish picture goes there. Then you're going to hit enter, so you have another space underneath it. Put it on the left, and now you're going to put the citation for that image. All pictures need citations. So this citation is going to show up here and in your bibliography at the end. So then I go back to my sources, which in this case are unfortunately single spaced. I copy the citation for that image and I paste it here. And I double space it. So it's not a footnote, so it gets double spaced. And then, if you want, and this would count towards your word limit, you can have a bolded statement here, or a paragraph essentially, that explains the image or gives extra information. And it would go on and on. So you indent the first line and it just looks like a paragraph. And then let's say later on in your paper, you have another place, and it actually, an important idea here is in the middle of a sentence, you might put C appendix B or C appendix whatever to go to a picture. So you can also do that in the middle of a sentence. So then your next page, so not this one, but starting here, and then you'd get whatever other image you need. Let's see, this seems like a good blobfish image to me. Oh, that's a big one. But I think you get the point. Then you just go grab your source. Let's use the same one. Double space it, and then put the information in. So that goes on and on for however many pages you have. Research papers generally have anywhere from 1 to 10 of these things. You don't want to have an excessive amount, though. Just the most important ones that are going to help enhance your writing. One more tip. If you go to our NHD website and you click on Student Examples, it will take you to this page where you can blow up the papers. This particular one right here, it's the second place paper, does a good job of showing formatting and all these different formatting tricks I'm showing you, including the appendix. This is his paper. So you can see he's got C Appendix A, and you can go all the way down to after his paper, and you've got Appendix A, his image, his citation, and then kind of the blurb, the extra information. And just to point out, this also does a good job of showing how the footnotes work. You can see he's on source 82 right here, even though he probably doesn't even have 82 sources. He's just using the same ones over and over again. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. Use this paper in a lot of different ways. Actually, you could read it. It's a good paper. Does a good job of basically showing you what a research paper is supposed to be. It's a great paper. Tune in for the next video where I just talk about a few other ideas that might help you out for your paper. Thanks.